Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Very good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thank you for asking. So, would you introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Definitely. Because very first time we are talking to each other, so it would be a great pleasure to me introduce myself. In front of such a person like you. So, my name is Junaid Khan, and I born and brought up in Haryana. So there is a place, district, Nuh. Over there. I born and brought up. So I did my all education from over there, and I did my graduation. And after my graduation, I'm just helping my father to running a business. So recently I'm just trying to improve my communication skill. So that's why I had tried, uh, you know, contact with you, and I'm very glad. I can say I'm very thankful to you because you had accepted me, and you are giving me such opportunity to be.
Yeah, nice to hear about you. And thank you for telling me about these words for myself. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Varsha, and I hail from the snowy and scenic beauty of Himachal Pradesh, but currently reside in Punjab with my family. And as a language enthusiast, I've started my YouTube channel focused on English conversational videos. Yeah, that's a little about me.
Oh,
Okay.
that's great.
Yeah. So tell me something that how did you turn your journey business to English?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, it has been asked this question a million times because everybody asking why we are learning this language. But in my personal perception, English is very important and it plays a significant role in our communication. It is in a global language. If you are a good in physics, chemistry, in any content, it doesn't matter. But if you are not good in English, so it's mean your knowledge and your experience is meaningless. So that's why the people they are willing to learn this language because we want to communicate each other. For example, you are from Himachal Pradesh, somebody from southern part of India, but we don't know their language. So if we get an opportunity, talk with them, so how we will communicate with them. So there is a very common option. If they already know English, and if we know English, so we can communicate with them. So that's why I'm learning this language.
Yeah, that's great. Amazing that you are learning. So tell me, what was the first step? When did you think about learning English? And how did you start speaking English mostly?
Yeah, to be honest, if I talk about my first first turning, where do I got a motivation? I should learn this language. One of my friend, she has been my classmate, and nowadays she's not in India. She's living outside India, New Zealand, Australian continent. So she's very good in English. She speak very well, and whenever I get a chance to talk with her, because she already married and she is living with her husband over there. But when she come back here, and whenever she get in a time, so we try to talk to each other. So I get some inspiration and motivation from that particular person because he speak very well. So that moment I decided I should learn this language because it make us a effective person.
Yeah, that's true because nowadays English, this is not only for our confidence but also for our speaking purpose or connecting with people. So, if we know English, so definitely we can connect all over India, all over the world with this language. As you told me that in our India southern parts, we don't know Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, but we can communicate with them because of this language. So, this is the best thing that you have told. Okay, so how did you start learning English? Because we knew something about grammar in our school time, and definitely there is one subject of English, and teacher teach you like a grammar. But was the first step like how did you start learning and mainly speaking?
Yes, sir, already I had mentioned, if you have a good friend and if your friend, they have an, extra knowledge, yeah, extra skill as compare of me and you. Okay, so definitely the things will, push you. And why we are not, getting such a skill, which already my friend have. So I had mentioned one of my friends, he has this skill already. So I was trying to learn. I was trying to, I can say, I was trying to imitate her.
Yeah, that's great. Because shadowing technique and imitate to anyone. So this is the best technique. At least you can imitate that person. How we learn our mother tongue like this. We learn our mother tongue like we imitate our elders, and then we learn our mother tongue. So in this way, we can learn English as well. You told right words. Okay. So apart from that, the vocabulary. When we speak in English, so definitely it plays a vital role. So, how do you learn vocabulary and how do you use vocabulary in your communication?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I am fond of reading books. Whenever I get a time, so I try to read some books. It doesn't matter what I am reading. Sometime, I'm just reading, 2 or 3 pages. Okay, sometime I'm reading, more than 2 or 3 pages. So every page give you a new vocab. Okay, because maybe author from out of India, maybe author of, in India. So everybody have a different skill. Now we are talking to each other. Okay, so your stream is different, my stream is different. What things and what skill I have, so you don't have, and what skill you have, I don't have. Everybody quite different to each other. Right. Whenever we read books, and if you have such a circle where you are playing with your friends, whenever you are going outside, and if you are trying to communicate with them, and if you are using some mixed word like you are speaking Hindi, but in your communication you are adding some English vocab. So
Yeah.
these things also help me a lot, and I'm just trying to find such a person where I can practice with somebody. But unfortunately, we are living in India. It is not easy to find such a friend who can communicate with you, consistently. And somebody, if so for example, if in your family somebody has a good knowledge about English, but you can communicate with them, 2 or 3 sentences, and after that they will irritate. They will, I can say, love on you, and they will comment on you. You are trying to become an British, and they went and they left you here.
Yeah, that's two words. But now we have this Skype that we can communicate with each other. There are so many people who just want to speak in English and communicate with the people, and this is also a different thing that we can learn from speaking conversation. Every day we can converse with people, stranger. The best thing is that we are conversing with stranger and we are confident in front of camera. So there's like I can say that we are not learning English, but apart from that we are learning like so many things because of Skype and YouTube, I can say that. Okay, so tell me something about pronunciation as well, because earlier it was not like that whatever you want to speak you can, but nowadays pronunciation plays a vital role while we are speaking. So tell me something about pronunciation.
Yes, ma'am. No doubt about it all. Your pronunciation is plays a vital role and significant role in your communication. What you speak and the way you speak. Everybody have a different way to speak, but pronunciation must be similar, right? Suppose I'm saying right, so you also say right. Nobody can say other. If you will talk with UK, if you talk we will talk with British, and if you will talk Canadian, so they have a different accent. But pronunciation, if you will listen very carefully, you will find they also saying the similar words. But we are making some mistake in our pronunciation just because. What happened, ma'am? Actually, your voice is not clear, and I'm unable to hear you. Now you are audible.
Now audible? Yeah, Wi-Fi connection
Yes,
lost. Has lost. It's
yes,
okay.
yes,
Now,
yes. Actually, I was saying that if you are talking with somebody, if somebody have a good pronunciation, so definitely you will try to learn from each other, right? So it is not a big mistake in initial stage. For example, I'm just trying to learn this language. It is not my first language. It is my secondary, and I can say we are just trying to choose this language. We are good in Hindi. We are good in our I can say a native language, yeah, domestic language. Okay, but we are not good in English because we are just trying to learn this language. Okay, if some errors while you are speaking, everything will rectify. After practicing.
Okay. Now it's okay.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Sorry
ma'am.
for interruption.
No, ma'am. No, no, no.
Okay, so a last and final tip do you want to give our coloners who are just thinking in their mind that okay, we'll start speaking tomorrow, but they are not able to take first step towards their learning English. So, what is the final tip do you want to give them? How they can start their
Yeah,
journey?
definitely. Yes, ma'am. Actually, as per my personal perception, everybody have a different perception. All right. As per my perception, I would say and I would suggest them. If somebody wanted to learn this language, if somebody wanted to speak this language, just try to speak. Don't think about. Don't think in your mind. Just try to find such a person who can communicate with you, right? You can take help of YouTube channels, like as you are using you already have your own YouTube, and you are also trying to help others, right? So the guys,
Yeah,
they can connect with YouTubers, and they can ask them where they can connect with them, right? So if they will practice with them, so definitely they will get a confidence, and confidence plays in a significant role to proceed your goal, right? If you get an if you know once you get your confidence, so it will work with you, your last breath, right?
yes,
You
true.
are not going to lose your confidence again if once you get. So that's why I will
Yeah,
suggest
true.
everybody, just try to speak, and until and unless you will not speak, so you are not going on right way.
Yeah, true. Speaking is must, like and consistency. If you will consistent about your learning and speaking, so sooner or later you will be able to speak. Okay, and this is not a pill that you will have it and next day you will speak in English. It will take time. This is not a overnight process. You have to definitely it will take time, but definitely if you will practice as much as you can, so you will speak. Nowadays there
Yes,
are
ma'am.
so many that you can use for yourself for your speaking, so you have to give your 100% for this language, and this is a language you can learn it. So thank you and nice to talk to you, and thank you for giving me your valuable time and sharing insights with me.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy talk with you.